Welcome back to Venture Vibes. Today, we're diving straight into what $2,500 a month gets you in Malaysia compared to the United States in 2025. No exaggeration, just real numbers, real differences, and a clear picture of how far your money stretches in both countries. Let's start with Malaysia. If you're living in Kuala Lumpur, Penang, or Johor Bahru, $2,500 a month opens up options for modern, high-rise living. You can rent a fully furnished, 2 or even 3-bedroom apartment in a luxury condominium with swimming pools, gyms, 24-hour security, parking, and other facilities for around $900 to $1,200 per month. These condos often come with modern interiors, balcony views, and shared amenities like rooftop terraces and co-working spaces. If you choose to live outside the main city centers, you can find spacious, well-maintained apartments or landed homes for even less, around $500 to $750 per month. For single individuals or couples, that leaves a huge portion of your budget for other living expenses, travel, entertainment, or savings. In contrast, in the United States, your rent will consume the majority of that same budget. In cities like New York, Los Angeles, or San Francisco, renting a modest 1-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood starts at $2,000 and can easily go beyond $3,500 per month, not including utilities. Even in smaller cities or suburban areas like Dallas, Denver, or Tampa, monthly rents average between $1,500 to $2,200 for a 1-bedroom or small 2-bedroom apartment. That's just rent. Utilities, internet, and other basics come on top, making $2,500 barely enough to cover housing and essentials in many parts of the U.S., especially for individuals or families wanting space and comfort. Utilities are another area where the cost difference between Malaysia and the United States becomes obvious. In Malaysia, utilities for a standard 2 or 3-bedroom apartment, including electricity, water, gas, and high-speed internet, typically range between $50 to $70 per month. Even with regular use of air conditioning, bills remain manageable thanks to government-regulated rates and generally lower energy costs. High-speed internet is widely available across major cities like Kuala Lumpur and Penang. A reliable fiber internet connection with speeds sufficient for streaming, remote work, or video calls costs around $20 to $30 per month. That means in Malaysia, your housing plus utilities can stay well under $1,300, leaving plenty of room in your budget for transportation, food, entertainment, and healthcare. Now let's look at the United States. Utility bills for a similar-sized apartment easily average $300 to $400 per month, especially in cities with extreme temperatures where heating or cooling is essential. In places like New York or California, electricity and water rates are some of the highest in the country. Internet costs an additional $70 to $100 per month depending on the speed and provider, and service reliability varies by region. So, while in Malaysia, your rent, utilities, and internet might cost around $1,200 to $1,300 total, the same setup in the US often exceeds $2,000, even before considering groceries, transportation, and entertainment. That means $2,500 per month in the US leaves little breathing room for extras, while in Malaysia, it allows for a significantly more comfortable, flexible lifestyle. Transportation is also a major difference, with Malaysia offering far more affordable options compared to the heavily car-dependent lifestyle in most of the United States. Let's break that down next. Transportation costs in Malaysia are incredibly affordable, especially for those living in urban areas. Public transport in cities like Kuala Lumpur is reliable and inexpensive. You can get a monthly unlimited travel pass for buses, trains, and metro services for around $15. That means commuting daily for work, errands, or leisure barely affects your budget. Even without a monthly pass, individual rides typically cost under $1. Ride-hailing services like Grab are widely available and extremely popular. A short ride within the city often costs between $2 to $5, making it easy to get around without owning a car. For those who prefer to drive, gasoline prices in Malaysia are among the most affordable in Southeast Asia, averaging around $1.80 per gallon as of 2025. Car prices and maintenance are reasonable too, with many opting for compact, fuel-efficient vehicles that keep costs low. Many expats in Malaysia find that owning a car is not even necessary, thanks to the accessibility of public transport and affordable private hire options. That helps reduce expenses significantly, freeing up more of that $2,500 budget for other parts of life. Now, compare that to transportation in the United States. In most American cities outside of places like New York or Chicago, owning a car is practically essential. Monthly car payments for a mid-range vehicle typically range from $350 to $500. Add insurance costs, which can be anywhere from $100 to $200 per month depending on your age, driving record, and location. Then factor in fuel, averaging $3.60 per gallon nationwide, along with routine maintenance and registration fees. Altogether, transportation in the U.S. can easily consume $600 to $1,000 per month, making it one of the biggest expenses after housing, especially for families or individuals commuting daily. Full-time domestic help is rare for middle-income households, as wages, taxes, and insurance requirements significantly raise the overall expense. Many retirees, digital nomads, and remote workers relocating to Malaysia in recent years mention these conveniences as major reasons for choosing to live there. With affordable housing, healthcare, transportation, food, entertainment, and domestic help, $2,500 per month allows for a lifestyle that feels upper middle class by local standards. Meanwhile, the same budget in the U.S. barely covers rent, utilities, and groceries in many cities. High healthcare costs, expensive transportation, entertainment, and household services make it difficult to maintain the same level of comfort or freedom. By 2025, Malaysia continues to improve its infrastructure, healthcare system, and expat visa programs, attracting people from all over the world who want their money to go further. For those earning remotely, retired on fixed incomes, or seeking affordable luxury, Malaysia offers an alternative where $2,500 doesn't just meet your needs. It provides room for savings, comfort, and a better quality of life than many parts of the United States.